for mature audiences.
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Who's ready?
I'm ready.
Welcome to
The Cave.
We're not ready.
She take my money.
Hi guys.
Oh God!
Are we rolling or
singer
no?
in the group?
Hello everybody and welcome to
The
Cave.
Cave.
All right. So today's episode we're tackling a very sensitive topic. It's a topic called gold diggers.
Gold digger.
Yes.
Kanye West basically.
Okay. Quick definition of
summarized
gold
it.
digger, guys. Go. Off the cuff.
Someone that dates Stephen Koo.
Minors that.
Minors. Did you say minors?
Okay, you didn't get
Yeah,
it.
I
That's
missed
cool.
that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
my,
Okay.
oh,
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
minors, gold
Well,
diggers.
I heard Stephen Koo, and that also
Yeah.
could be minors.
Yeah. Anyway,
minors in that
So-
Sleepy, dopey, doc.
Goldie.
Horny.
Someone that's okay.
Sorry.
Broad definition: someone that's with you for your money.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right, moving
Male
right
or
along.
female?
Male or female?
Mostly female.
So let's start off with an extra. Do you have an extra?
Sexist.
Mine is related to the topic more than yours is, so you might
Okay.
start with yours.
The first extra I have is a new study says that women, based on Slate.com, new study says that women are catfighting gold diggers and Gucci is magic. So University of Minnesota did a study, and what they did was they made a group of women.
They have nothing to do in Minnesota.
Yeah. They made a group of
Obviously.
women imagine getting jealous with their man. So getting jealous,
Okay.
thinking that
Yeah.
the guy's doing something. And then right after that, they made them draw the logo of a luxury brand.
Okay.
What happened was the woman was most jealous, drew a bigger logo than everybody else. So the correlation is, the feeling that a relationship is being threatened by another woman automatically triggers women want to flash Gucci, Chanel, and Fendi to other women, and thus makes them gold diggers.
Okay.
Okay,
That's
wait,
based on
wait.
the study.
Okay, so Stephen,
No, but
your-
that- let me
okay,
clarify,
all right.
that's
so-
based
we get
on the
onto our
study.
Okay, so
decent
Stephen,
extra.
your point was.
The point of the study was that women are, emotions trigger women to be dependent on men in terms of material things.
Okay.
This is based on the study.
Okay. All right.
I think it was based on your definition of the study, but all right. yeah.
Anyway,
I
Anyway,
think
moving on.
looking around the world for gold diggers. Something for the oil on your face. Yeah.
Oh, I need to,
Usually,
apparently.
when you look at international gold diggers, we all think of a couple of people. I think the one that resonates the most is probably what's her name? Anna Nicole Smith. You remember
Oh,
her?
okay. Yeah.
Playboy
True.
model.
She wasn't in love?
She was a stripper,
Yeah.
and then she met an oil tycoon called Howard something.
They're always
Um,
all the rich people are always named Howard.
Yeah,
aren't
and
they?
he was
Yeah,
like 80 something, and he died 13 months
Yeah.
later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he did not put her in his will.
Mm.
So there's like a 60 age gap, a 60-year age gap, or
Wow.
40-year gap, something like
Wow.
that. And so after he died, she then went against his son in court
Yeah.
to demand for money.
Right.
And that took about 10 years. Eventually, within those 10 years, she died of a drug overdose. But
Did she eventually get the money?
No, she didn't get
Oh,
one
wow.
cent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Before because it went to Supreme Court.
Okay.
And then because I know we're going to be talking about whether or not there's a possible male gold digger. And I think
husband,
no,
the boyfriend.
I think probably the most popular one is K-Fed, Kevin
yeah.
Federline,
Yeah.
Wait.
who went out with Britney Spears.
Wait, we're just
Married
totally
to.
discounting the fact that poor Anna Nicole Smith had to have sex with old dirty balls for 13 years and got nothing out of it.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
13
No,
months.
and the ending of the story
Or
is
13 months.
the boyfriend actually tried
Poor
to get
guy.
her money. So ultimately, the guy was the biggest.
The other
gold digger.
guy, yeah.
the other
Okay.
guy.
Okay. Yeah, but
So-
going back to your thing, K-Fed, yes. Automatically, everyone thinks as far as ultimate male gold
Male
digger,
gold
yeah,
digger,
that would be
K-Fed.
his his
Okay,
unfortunate
need some help
identity.
there, Wilson?
Okay,
Yeah.
but the thing that makes him a gold digger is not the fact that he went out with Britney Spears. It's because he was a bit of a bum whilst he was married to Britney Spears.
I think
I think if a guy had a job and had ambition and was like goal and like earning his own money,
He wouldn't be considered.
he
a
wouldn't be
gold digger.
considered
Yeah.
a gold digger. Maybe he's just
Wait, wasn't he the
seriously in love.
dancer?
It's just, yeah,
He was.
He's a
the
dancer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
This
that's
is just
still a
Erwan.
job.
This
Yeah.
is just
Still a job.
Erwan being judgmental. So anyway,
Yeah.
okay, let's
I'm
talk
sorry.
about
If someone
how-
accused you of being a gold digger,
Me, no. I stand on my own, my friend. I stand on my own. Okay, let's
All
move
right.
on.
Anyway, so let's 1 round or 2 rounds. How to spot a gold digger?
Quick ways
Like,
to spot
yeah.
a gold digger.
Number
I'm gonna kick it off. First date, second date, third date, even fourth date, fifth date. She asks you about your financials. how much do you make, what do you make in life, what's your job like, how much it pays, etc., etc.
All right. Number 2, Mark.
Number 2, she insists on picking the restaurants, and they're almost always the most expensive ones, and she orders the most expensive dish on the menu and never offers to pay. Guys guys should always pick up the tab, but never
it
offers.
looks good when the girl tries to at least
Yeah.
try to reach for the wallet or something. Okay, another way that you can tell is if she always talks about loans or financial problems that she has, like, yeah, my rent's due and I don't have money to pay it, and it seems like it's a recurring topic.
Yeah. And then here's another one, going to the first date, second date, third date, fourth date. If you mind holding my microphone. So if the bill comes and then all she does is this, parang the bill comes right now. That if she keeps doing that first date, second date, third date, fourth date, she just puts on her makeup when the bill comes, then yeah, that's pretty much a gold digger.
Okay.
Would you agree? Yes?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I kind of
Yeah.
like this. Can you hold that for the rest?
My next one is, you know, I usually climb the corporate ladder. She climbs boyfriends. So if you look at her relationship status, and if the guys just keep getting richer and richer and richer and richer,
She's working her way up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
You know, you got to work on, you got to work on your wardrobe and
Yeah.
everything, upgrade to a certain level,
Oh,
and then
that's
you can dump them.
interesting.
Yeah. step
Another
up.
way to tell is if you see in her Instagram, that she has like, expensive cars, travels all over the world, and then when you ask her, "What do you do?" "Oh, you know, modeling." You're like, "Oh shit." You know it.
Unless, because some models get really well paid.
And then,
That's
and,
also
and we're
nice.
talking, no, we're talking about we're not talking about Victoria's Secret models. We're talking about like
Yeah.
promo model looking models.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's Steven trying to be politically. That's Steven
got
trying
you.
to be politically correct.
Yeah.
All right, Mark. Next.
I'm
Are
done.
you done?
I'm
Are you done?
yeah.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So anyway,
Yeah, that's enough. It's enough trouble for
Yeah.
today.
All right.
I've
another
We've
thing I like-
alienated enough people for the day.
So
Yeah.
the show is all about helping our fellow man, and most often than not, we see our friends like dating. I mean, are suspected. We're not gonna assume it, but are suspected gold diggers.
Name
And we're-
someone,
Of,
go.
Of course, we're scared that we want our guys, our friends, to be in the right company. So how do you guys tell your bro that she's probably dating a gold digger? Like, what are the tips that you can give other guys?
I leave 100 peso bills on the floor.
And then there's a box with a stick, and then when there's a pile of gold, you pull the stick and you catch her. Is that it?
Patent pending,
That's
copyright.
it. Acme, and it says Acme on the
Acme on it.
Acme Irwan.
Wiley Coyote's there waiting for her.
Yeah.
How do you tell your bro? Just straight up. Be like, yo.
no, because most
You're
often
an idiot.
You're an idiot.
No, because it's happened in the past where you tell your friend and your friend's really in love with the girl, and when you tell your friend, most likely than not, he will feel like you're saying something bad about his girlfriend, and that's he won't take it positively, especially if he's so in love because he's just blinded by it.
Yeah.
It's happened to you guys, I'm sure, right?
Well, check this out. Since you mentioned the word girlfriend, if it's decided that she
They're
is
in a
your
relationship,
girlfriend,
yeah.
you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
then
What's-
then
how-
there's a gray area.
Yeah,
Then it's
so
like,
what's-
okay, well,
what's
that's
the
my
intervention?
girlfriend.
If
and
it's
I'd like
very
to treat her
early
like
on
that.
in the
That's
relationship,
when you say something.
you has to
Yeah.
be. You gotta pick it up pretty quick and tell him as soon as possible before it gets so involved where he'll never hear the sense of it.
Because
so-
usually most
yeah.
guys will only date girls that his friends like. It's like an unwritten rule.
Actually, it's
Right?
weird. It's
Like,
weird, but
one
there's-
of the tests is always like she needs to be able to hang with your
Yeah.
boys or with
Yeah.
your crew or
Okay.
whatnot. Yeah.
Okay, fair
So-
enough.
although it's weird because it's a phenomenon that a lot of guys actually like dating girls that his friends don't like. I don't know. I'm sure you've noticed that. Like,
That's just you because you ran out of
especially
Yeah,
options.
sure.
blah blah blah. blah, blah. Okay, let's not even
He's
discuss.
like, I've
you
dated
guys.
way too many girls here.
Yeah,
I
I
can't be
know.
able.
No. Okay. Anyway,
No.
number one. So,
Awkward.
Steve, you done? Are you
Yes,
done?
I'm done, I'm
Okay,
done.
Push
done.
the awkward button.
So anyway, and if this happens, how do you tell your friend? Let's be realistic. It happens. Let's not pretend like it doesn't happen in the fake world. So if it does happen, how do you tell your friend who's dating or has a girlfriend who's a gold digger?
Well, first of all, I think the guy who is the victim of gold digging, he knows he's rich.
The
You know what I'm saying?
science.
Yeah.
So I mean,
You
he's
should
accepted
always
it.
be wary of it.
Yeah, he's already a little bit wary of it. Yeah, hey, I know I'm spending a lot. I'm doing, taking her on trips, and she's not contributing at all. But that's okay. I'm cool with it. If he can afford it, if he's okay with it,
So
and he
you
can
let-
afford
you
it,
let
then
him
let
be.
it go. But when it gets a little too carried away, then is when you as a homie should go in.
So
but-
any other tips? Would you send him an email detailing photos of his
Hell no.
his other activity?
No, I already said my piece. You catch it early on and let him.
Well,
know
because
straight
I
up.
think there's different. Because I think you're talking about gold digging at a level of like Bill Gates or something. There are gold diggers at every level, as long as it's a step up from your income bracket, right?
Okay.
Yes.
But is it necessarily gold digging? I mean, maybe it's just people from two slightly different income brackets that fall in love.
You know, sometimes it's not about income bracket. It's about how the woman treats the guy. Even if you're in the same income bracket, you can be a gold digger if you treat the guy like like
if he's just a passbook, basically.
passbook,
yeah.
So for me, my advice to guys is just talk to your friend in a very non-confrontational way, very subjective, and at least you've said your piece. If you haven't said your piece, then you're part of the problem, right?
Okay, screw your friends. Now, what if it happens to you? What do you do? Has it ever happened to you?
I don't know. I wouldn't know because I don't know. I to be honest with you,
Did you ever feel that you were probably
used.
spending a bit too much or being used for like entrance to clubs?
Or introductions
free-
to the DJ.
Free food or
or like
free
entrance
flights,
to
flights to
free
Epic,
gym session?
Wait, you
flights
just
to Epic.
described me and me hanging out with Steven.
free flights to Boracay,
You're gold
digger.
entrance to Republic.
No, it's
Can a
happened.
dude
It's
be a gold
happened.
digger on
It's
another
happened.
guy?
I guess.
Yeah, totally.
It's happened, but then like Rovi said, sometimes it doesn't really matter if you don't really feel
it.
affected by
Yeah,
it.
if you're not affected
Because sometimes you know
sometimes and just let it be.
it's happening
Yeah.
to you where you know.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
you know you don't want a relationship there anyways.
Correct.
So it's just like, okay.
Well, guys, there's obviously a lot that
My
we can
body's
still
been
talk
used,
about with
yeah.
this topic, and we'll do exactly that when we come back from this wonderful commercial break. So many sponsors.
we're back.
Experience the best beers in the world on tap in Chef Carlo Miguel's gastronomic feasts. Draft Gastropub with branches at the Fort Strip, Rockwell Mall, Greenbelt 2, and soon to open Will Tower, Quezon City, and Molito, Alabang.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
The
Cave!
Yeah. Well, that got so much better the second time
I
around.
told you. All right.
Okay. Well, we have a couple of fantastic guests here with us to espouse their knowledge on the whole gold digger phenomenon.
Yes.
From a female point of view. We have our very first guest. She is a international model, as well as a TV host. She's
a finalist in Eat Bulaga's Foreig-noy.
yes.
Foreig-noy, yeah.
She speaks much better Tagalog than any of us, with the exception of maybe Steven.
Maybe Steven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we give you Miss Luane de Lima.
Yeah. Hi, Luane.
Hello!
All right, our second guest is an international DJ.
Yes, she is.
She's also a model on the side. She was,
Yes, she is. Yes, she is.
And she's probably one of the hottest DJs in town. Her name is Jessica Milner.
Hi, Jessica.
Hello, Jessica.
Hello. And actually, it's Jessica's fault that we're talking about gold digging because she recommended this to us. We had
Yes.
another topic. It was deoxyribonucleic acid. That's what we're going to talk about today. But we decided to talk about gold
Oh,
digging
is that
instead.
the one today?
I know, I see
Yeah.
it all the time in the club, so you know.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's start with
What,
in the
DNA?
clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, DNA. We're about to talk DNA. Hey, very
All right.
Simba. Okay. Okay. So yeah, actually, from that perspective, because
Yeah.
you know you're in the DJ booth, so you kind of see all. You're kind of
Oh,
like
yeah.
you're the all-seeing eye in all clubs. So what are the
Telltale
behavioral
sign.
patterns or the telltale sign? Ooh, that was a good word.
Telltale. Yeah, it's a tough
Telltale
one.
sign.
Okay.
What do you
That's
see?
actually
She
really
got my question.
easy.
Go, go, go.
That's actually really easy. The women always come in groups, always.
Okay.
And you know what? If you notice, they always table hop. Do you know what I mean by
Okay.
table hop?
Right, right.
Bottle-
okay.
bottle,
bottle
uh,
rats.
bottle
That's
rats.
the new term,
Yeah,
bottle
exactly.
rats, right? Okay.
So they go to these guys.
Okay.
And then they have a table, of course, and a
Yeah.
lot of bottles. They have women. There's like women surrounded. Sorry, I kind of. Women are always surrounding the guy.
Right.
And like once the bottle is gone, where do they go? Another table. They look for another guy who has another table who has more bottles.
It's a microcosm of society. In
Yeah.
essence, they are copying from one guy whose wallet, when it eventually evaporates, then they'll go to another guy.
So
That's
yeah.
the thing.
Always
That's why
say
they're
keep them
popular.
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but just before
But
the
all done in one night, a span
yeah,
of one
I-
night. Okay.
but just before the guys start hitting on those girls, you have to make sure that they're not working for the club as bottle pushers. So, you don't
completely
wanna kick
different.
them out. Hey, don't drink my champagne. Also, we work here, sir.
Is there like a system? Like, okay, say for instance, one bottle will have like maybe a quarter of the. It's a quarter of the way through. Will one other of the girls be already on the lookout while the other two are chatting up the main guy? I mean, is there?
There's a strategy,
system? Is there
like
a
a
strategy?
like
Yeah, there's always a
rotation.
strategy. Okay, let's say
rotations.
there's no more in the club, like this certain club. They're gonna go to the next club. Like, well, okay, I have my friend there. My friend's there. He has another bottle. Maybe we should go there.
So
Right?
with the main purpose of drinking for free.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and
Mind
just having
you-
a good time.
And
Mind you,
having
I
a good
think the
time, but
guys
of course,
that-
like they're flirting up the guy, right?
Yeah, but I think there are a lot of guys out there that use that as bait to draw the women in. Like they're gonna get a table. It's just them and like maybe one friend. They're gonna order all these bottles because they know that it's going to attract
a good point.
certain type of girl.
Well, does
so
that-
it's a
Does that
it's a
apply
two-way
here
street.
also? Because I remember
think so,
when
yeah.
I used to go to Paris, and I don't know if it's the same thing in Brazil, but when I was in France, guys, like maybe two guys would show up alone in a club and they'd order maybe 6 magnums of Dom, and one bottle is probably 500 euros, and then within a
yeah.
matter of like
Why
2
not?
minutes,
Yeah.
you'd have
If
a
you can
Yeah.
warm.
Yeah.
Because I think to
Yeah.
Mark's
Like
point,
these
it's a symbiotic relationship where guys have needs, and their need is to be surrounded by women, and the women just want to drink together for free. I mean, I
Yeah.
guess if it works, then it's okay. But if the guys don't know it's happening, that's a different thing, right?
Yeah, but it's easier for women too because they get close to the rich guy.
Yeah.
So if the rich guy asks for her number, it's like, oh yes, this is my golden ticket. you
All
know.
right.
How about
now-
you, Luane?
Yeah.
Have you noticed in traveling around modeling in Brazil and the Philippines and other countries you've been to, which country do you see the most gold digger types?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. So
Everywhere I
it's
go.
universal.
Is
Yeah,
there a
it's
country in
universal,
particular
everywhere.
that has the most? Have you
I would have
noticed?
thought Hong Kong. I'm sure you partied in Hong Kong.
I did.
There's
I
a
think
lot of money in
everywhere is
Hong
the
Kong, and
same.
you smell
Exactly.
it. So
All the
your
girls
take?
like, phew.
Yeah.
See all the foreigners in one table and the Chinese over there.
Singapore.
one
It happens
Chinese dude.
everywhere.
And he's not funny.
Yeah. yeah.
The one Chinese guy who's
actually
not
here,
funny, but he has
everywhere.
bottles.
Yeah.
All
They
those
probably don't
places-
even understand the Chinese guy, but they're just there because they have the bottle.
Hey,
Yeah, the
nodding
champagne.
their head.
You're
Smile.
stepping on eggshells here.
That's
Oh,
why.
yeah.
That's why. Weren't you one of the
Didn't say Korean.
pioneers of the sparklers in clubs?
In the Philippines, yes.
So
Now,
why did you do that?
Yeah.
Like, monster
okay,
flame.
people in the it started because we saw this trend around the world, like in Vegas and all these other like parties capitals, and we noticed that men buy these products because they really also want to be noticed by the girls
Okay.
Or
So-
the other guys.
or the other guys, yeah, but
Noticed in
primarily-
general.
yeah, noticed
Yeah.
in general.
Noticed in
yeah.
general.
So to that point, like sometimes I say it's a symbiotic relationship because they do that to actually attract the gold diggers to go around their table, which serves their purpose. So again, they're both at fault if that happens.
Yeah, and that's when the woo girls come out.
What's the woo girls? Okay, what's the woo girls?
Okay, have you ever been in that situation and
My
agreed to
friends.
it?
My friends.
No, you.
Me?
Or your friends, fine.
yeah.
Quote, unquote.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen.
I personally have never let anyone drink from my bottle that I don't know.
So you what?
I've never let anyone drink from my bottle that I don't know.
Yeah.
And you know
Is
what?
that code for something?
And I also don't like the whole sparkler thing.
Shoot
I mean,
them.
I've had the one rare occasion that I had, I actually got a table in, and they were going to bring out the drinks. I said, no sparklers, please. Let's keep it as low profile as
Yeah.
possible. And there's another thing I'd like to point out and see if you guys notice this. I call it reverse douchism. Now, and I see this going on right now. So what people now try to do is they put their expensive bottle like face down, or they'll put it lying horizontal instead of vertical. And I asked my buddies who were doing that, I said, why are you guys doing that? Oh, well, we just want to be low profile about it and not be yabang, and we'll just put the bottle down. But I'm thinking now a lot more people are doing that now, kind of like, oh, we don't want to be yabang and be
Yeah,
douches, so,
but
but it's
they're-
like reverse, you know, so
You
you
know
look
what,
for bottles that are lying down. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of heard a different thing about that. They said it
Okay.
had something to do with the scotch. I'm just like, no.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
I-
No,
they
that-
probably
that's
don't know
ultimate-
why they're
that's
doing
ultimate
that
douchism
too.
because they just don't know what they're talking
Well,
about.
I can put my 7-Up bottle down
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time.
Try doing that to champagne.
the bubbles.
Try doing that to champagne, bro.
Yes.
Okay, so Luani, we also mentioned a while ago that there are, in the modeling industry, there's a stigma that a lot of models are actually gold diggers, whether male or female. What's your opinion in this?
So yeah, I believe that the guys are more than the girls, because all my friends, they never go for the rich guys, but I see a lot of guys hanging out with the really old women, and they're paying for everything.
Okay, that's a good point. So there's a lot more. You're saying there are a lot more male
Gold diggers.
strippers. Gold diggers. Gold diggers. Yeah.
Freudian slip?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you see that a lot as well? Is that something that you see?
Oh yeah, like I've
Like,
actually
really
come
good
across like
guys.
some of these guys already, like where they come up to the DJ booth, because they have privileges. They come up with a bottle. Hey, Do you want a glass of champagne? Like, come to our table. It's like, no. I know what you're trying to do.
Yeah. Oh, your table all the way in the corner. That's not even a good table. No, but I mean, don't discount what Luane said and what Steven said. Gold diggers, of course, can be from the male perspective. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they're out there. They're always looking for, you know, I mean,
And-
guys are inherently lazy. They just want to earn a quick buck, you know, whatever it takes.
Saying that, some guys might be that might take advantage of that situation. So maybe, Steven, you want to give us some tips, like. Because a lot of people, no, I'm not talking about personal experience or anything. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, look at him
a
get
lot
all
of people,
defensive.
a lot of people don't know about table placement in clubs and restaurant placement,
Okay.
and seating people in different places. And there's actually a strategy behind it from club owners and everything.
Do tell.
So maybe
us
guys
rank and file.
who want to maybe attract gold diggers, what should they focus on? What should they do?
Well, for sure, you have to focus on tables that are elevated, and they're normally priced more expensively. The nearer it is to the DJ's booth, the gold diggers probably know that these guys are high rollers more than the ones at the back. Also, the kind of, I mean, for all the gold diggers out there, a quick tip is check the bottle. If they're drinking more expensive bottles, they're probably richer. If they do the champagne trains, you know, where they have all the champagne on chain, they're probably like perfect for gold digging. I can't believe I'm giving advice to gold
So
diggers.
maybe I'll help out too. For
Well, not
bottles, Smirnoff is bottom.
Okay.
You should look for Grey Goose or Belvedere, usually for vodka. For gin, you'd look for, instead of Bombay or Tank, you'll look for Tank 10 or Hendrix.
Okay.
For Scotch, instead of Johnny Red, Johnny Black, you're looking for Double Black or Gold or Glens or anything that starts with Glen.
Or
What else would I
champagne.
miss? Champagne.
Moët,
Maybe not the
Cristal.
Krug and everything, but more in the Moet and the Cristal and the
Cristal,
Roderer even. Did I miss out anything? Rums.
I have no idea.
Rums.
What is the top rum?
You
I
have
like
Bacardi.
They don't even drink rum.
Yeah, usually they
Yeah.
don't drink rum. But you have Bacardi, and then you have like Mount Gay,
Yeah.
Negros, Occidental. Those are the best rums out there.
So that's gold digging 101 for you guys.
So we're encouraging it.
One quick life hack. Okay, not everybody has the ability to serve a gold digger. What about for the normal guys? Quick one life hack for trying to pretend you're a
a gold
somebody
digger. Somebody who can be gold digged.
who can support a
Gold
who can be
diggy.
gold dogged.
Gold digging.
I say
Go life hack. Go one life hack.
tip the waiters, tip the bartenders, get them all into the act, and just like call you sir something.
Got it.
And then have a valet rush in and be like, sir, your Audi's being towed. Or some shit. You're like, oh crap.
The blue one? No, sir. The
There goes
silver
my
one.
R8.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good. That's
another
good.
life hack,
I would try to surround myself with women, but they're apparently, but obviously they're just friends.
Right.
And then ask them to pretend like they're so into me.
Got it. Okay, no, that's a good one.
I'd say
I've seen that.
maybe ask for like if you have a friend that's quite well off, ask him to get his old credit cards, like the gold and platinum, cut them in half because you know you don't want to be able to use them, and then just have that bit sticking out of your wallet when you open. You got gold, platinum.
American Express Black. I think that's the biggest one.
All right, my quick life hack. My quick life hack is you get the cheapest bottle of champagne, you open it up, and then you pour it into the most expensive empty bottle of champagne, and then you just serve that in your table.
I've seen that being done so many times.
Oh,
Really?
so
Oh.
what?
That's so
It's
much
just
work.
transferring.
They'll ask the bartender, be like, "Look, bro, can you actually help me out? Can you empty this bottle and then replace it with this?"
Yeah.
or something
No,
like that.
are you
Yeah, I've seen it
serious?
happen.
And use it to champagne shower people.
Okay.
That's
piss.
Alright.
Ballin'.
Gold digging tip 101. Any tips for
For guys?
yeah,
For guys,
or girls?
yeah.
Guy or girl?
Well, for guys, of course, like I want them to dress really well, like have nice hair, smell good. Of course, like that's already like I'm gonna get attracted already if I was a girl, you know.
that's
If I
true.
mean, yeah, I'm a girl.
I think the dress is very important. The way the guy dress. You know, like sometimes in Brazil, I heard the guys, they don't have any money, but they dress or borrow like some clothes from someone. You know, pretend that they have a lot of money. Like, but it's not actually the big. You know.
It's called a Jew roll.
And hair is
Bunch
really
of ones
important.
with a
know,
100 on the
hair,
top.
everything all done, and they go to the
Sorry.
club, get all the girls, but actually they don't
That's
have any
racist.
money, but the girls think they have.
Okay.
So dressing up, it's,
Yeah,
it's really
even when you're not
important.
that good looking, right? Just as long as you dress well, have nice hair.
Exactly.
And you look like
Dressing
you smell
up.
clean.
Yes,
Yeah.
you look
Yeah,
mabango
yeah, yeah.
Like
there.
you're mabago.
It's very important.
So a public reminder, of course, we're not encouraging you to gold dig, but just in case you do, this episode will serve you really well. All right. So moving on, we will try to do another segment where we try to determine how do you find out if the person next to you is a gold digger.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that the name of the segment?
No, I just made it up.
I was like, wow, that's a very
I
specific
looked
segment.
into my sheet. I'm like, there's nothing.
There's nothing there. Well, I think we just talked
I
about
love
the
how
telltale
high-tech
signs.
you are, too. You got this nice laptop.
And then you got a
using a sheet.
cheat sheet.
No, because Jessica just joined us, so maybe she wanted to say something about how to spot gold diggers.
Which
Oh,
she
okay.
did.
Yeah, she was ready. Feel free to save the show.
Let's go. Okay, we actually have a question from Ara.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And she was basically asking us what are the top 5 signs, which we've already. All right, we can actually do
each.
top 10 signs she's a gold digger.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
1 each. So that's how many are we? 5?
Oh, perfect.
No, we're 6.
Oh, whatever.
Wow.
Wow, you
Wow.
Frenchies.
That was
You're
terrible.
mad.
Okay, we're 6. Revilson, start.
What was it?
Top 10 signs she's a gold digger.
She's a gold digger.
We did 4 in the beginning, but we can do it again. Or
Oh.
maybe top 10 top
Okay.
10 things only gold diggers say.
I have one.
Okay, go.
So that you can think of one.
Yeah, thanks for stalling.
You can like if you tell the girl about your dreams of and I read this in WikiHow. If you tell this girl about your dreams of changing your career, like say, oh, you know what, I want to give up everything and just be a farmer, or like just work for the United Nations. If she says, no fucking way, she go there.
A girl's definitely gonna ask about your income, like the first 10 minutes of talking to each other. She's gonna ask about like your lifestyle, what
Okay.
your car is, where you live. You know that she's already calculating everything
Ahead
in her head.
ahead of time.
I
Okay.
think she's looking at you, right? Like, oh, what's your watch? What's your shoes?
Oh yeah, she's
Oh,
gonna
the
look
brand, you know,
head to toe.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
that
if-
is.
Yeah, I think if a girl goes up to you and says, you know what, I've been told I have $1 million smile. But you know what that means? I only smile to guys that have $1 million.
That's
Mine would be, okay, gold digger lines. We're doing lines?
Yeah.
Okay, we're doing lines.
Blue lines?
All I look for in a man are brown eyes and green money.
all right. That's good, guys.
That was one of Mark Nelson's jokes here.
No,
I
it's
just
not,
just
actually.
repeated it. It's here, right
Wait, did
here.
you guys hear about this this app in the UK where girls, like, let's say this guy's driving a Ferrari,
Okay.
and then the girl just doesn't know who he is. Like, she has no time to look
Yeah.
for him, so she just takes note of the plate number, puts it on this app, and if the guy is on the app too, you can actually meet this rich guy.
Oh.
You know how it happened though?
Not bad.
You know how it
$1 million
happened? This
idea.
58-year-old British guy. Yeah, I just read it recently. He was driving his Ferrari around London, and apparently the car dealership got a lot of calls from girls saying that, who is this guy driving this Ferrari? Tell him that I want to have a drink with him.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, which reminds me of this with this particular.
So when you travel, rent expensive cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's a
good
life
tip.
hack.
Yeah.
That's life hack
And,
right
And
there.
get
and
this
then just
app.
put your phone number where the license plate
Because it's
is.
actually pretty, I don't know if you get, like, when you go down to Miami or California or LA or whatever,
Yeah.
to rent like a Mustang or a Ferrari or
Cheap.
Lambo, it's actually not that expensive.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're
And-
paying what, $200 a day for a Lamborghini?
Yeah. Totally. Well, that's as much as
That's
the
mahal,
gas
huh?
also that
Yeah.
you pay.
Yeah.
No, why not? It's a definite bucket list. Go out there and do it. Rent a nice car when you're out traveling. That's definitely a suggestion.
There was a series of videos, prank videos done online, Vitalize TV,
Okay.
where a group of guys actually went around town, Vegas and all that, and tried to pick up women and asked them if they wanted to show them around town
Yeah.
because they didn't know where to go, right? And the girls, these are hot models, beautiful women. They didn't give them the time of day. And then when the guy goes, "Are you sure?" Yeah, of course I'm sure.
I
And
saw
then
that.
as he walks back to his car, the girls see it's a Ferrari or it's a top-down Porsche or whatever. The girls go, "Oh, yeah, we're going." And as soon as the girls ride in the car, it'll be like all the hidden cameras come out.
Oh no.
Busted. Yeah.
Or do you see the
Gold
one in
digger.
New York where there was a guy in New York, and basically what he did is he hired fake bodyguards, he hired photographers, he hired basically an entourage, and he walked around New York, and then people were following him, taking pictures of him, bodyguards
Right.
are pushing people, and all of a sudden he had a mob around him of
Yeah.
girls just trying to, hey, can I have a picture with you and everything, and then they had a camera crew following them, and after all that they asked the girls, oh, so what do you like so much about this guy? And they'd be like, oh, I loved his movies, his music's amazing. And the guy apparently got so many numbers from during
Yeah.
that day and everything. It's pretty cool.
Wow. In the States.
Smart.
This is
In the States, in New York.
Nice. Wow.
Research
It's
it.
really easy for guys to pick up girls then.
I mean, there are even websites like called golddigger.com. Yeah, and it's to match, matching beautiful people with, people that are rich.
Okay.
And why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
I mean,
Yeah,
we've said
heard
so
that.
much about the topic, but one round, guys. I want to find out from you guys what you think of the phenomenon. Like, why does gold digging exist? I mean, aside from the common, I mean, the obvious reason, which is money. Why do you think this phenomenon exists in our society?
Well, first and foremost, right now, we've hit, the economies have done so well in a lot of nations that material wealth and the owning of material wealth is an in thing, I mean, you see that in social media wise, you see that in songs and movies, being a label whore, paying for these types of items, it's the in thing, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so it's cool to be a gold digger? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's cool to have nice labels. It's
Okay,
cool
yeah.
it's cool to be rocking, nice name brands.
What he's saying is basically status has never been more important than it is now, and so
Okay.
people need to reach out and try to attain that status.
That's
and so
exactly
it's
what I'm trying to say.
basically getting it any way you can.
So is gold digging equivalent to social climbing, though, for you?
Well, no,
It's different.
It's one way to social climb.
Okay.
Golding is one way to social climb. But since that's a very positive topic to talk about, we'll come back after this break and then we'll wrap it all up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to
The
Cave!
Hi, guys.
All right, now we're gonna wrap it up with since we've been talking about a very serious yet funny topic. We are gonna look at ways if you are in a relationship with a gold digger, you think you're in a relationship with a gold digger, whether you're a man or a woman, there are ways to get rid of him and her, and we're gonna try to break that down for you.
All right.
Okay, so I think Stephen had a suggestion of a top 10 that we can get into.
Yeah, we're going to do the top 10 lines to say to gold digger. And, of course, this is the stare and talk segment where you stare and talk to the camera.
Okay, do you
Okay,
have one already?
we'll start off with our guest,
Yeah,
Jessica
because
Milner.
none of the guys have thought of anything.
yeah.
How to get rid of a guy gold digger?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, babe. I'm actually a dude.
That works. And you paid
Alright,
for the
alright.
yeah. Okay, that makes
That's
sense.
not me naman. Sorry, babe.
You can't say I'm a dude either. Sorry.
I'm not Chinese.
Sorry, babe.
I'm not really Chinese.
I like guys then.
Oh.
Mine
Alright,
is
fair
okay.
one.
I had to tell you something. I've been messing around with the stock market and everything, and the repo men are about to come, and I've lost everything, and I'm bankrupt. But we still have our love.
Wall Street style.
That's good. That's good. All right. Next.
Mine would be something in a similar vein. Babe, you do love me, right? It's not just for my money. Really, through thick and thin, everything. I'm so glad to hear that because we're gonna have to live on your income from now on. I just lost everything.
God dang. That's good. That's good,
That's a
Mark.
good one.
That's good. All right, Luane.
Babe, sorry, I think we should donate all our money to the charity.
Pwede, pwede.
Today's,
Porque, porque, porque.
today's Earth Hour, by the way. Just letting you know, turn off your lights at 8:30 to 9:30.
Yes, because you're gonna see this today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
so 2 weeks ago, can you?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Just turn it off anyway because you should go beyond the hour.
Yeah.
All right, he's still
sorry.
stalling. Okay,
Oh,
my,
I am.
I have one.
Go. Okay, go.
My next one is I planned this amazing trip for us, and we're gonna take a 26-hour flight. You don't mind flying economy, right?
Okay.
That's when we show the meme.
Yeah, the
that I
meme of a
posted
her one.
of her one. Come on, you gotta let me put that meme up.
Please.
Yeah, please. Okay. Okay.
It's not happening.
All right, I got one.
There you go. Yeah, it's,
Like,
he gets rid of
I'm
guilt figures all the
sorry, I lied to you. My name's not really Stephen Koo.
I don't own a Jaguar. It's just a rental.
I don't own a Jaguar. I don't own these clubs and restaurants and bars.
All right. And that wraps up our top 10. Thank you for joining us. Of course, we have Jessica and Luane with us. Do you guys want to plug anything?
Where can we see you, hear you,
Yeah.
listen to you?
Gold dig you.
Soon,
Gold
soon,
dig-
soon.
Well,
We'll
I
be at a
play
table near you.
yeah, I play in Privé every Wednesday and Urban on
Oh.
Saturdays. So hope to see you guys there.
Cool.
Yeah,
Luane?
offer her a drink.
Yeah, that would be
Instagram.
fun.
Yeah.
Offer a bottle of
Instagram,
champagne.
Twitter.
Yeah, I can find me Instagram, Luane de Lima. Soon I'm gonna be releasing something, so watch out.
Ah, her song.
Yes.
Oh, you're a singer.
And with that, we'd like to wrap the show. Of course, to guys out there and girls out there, if you don't gold dig, but if you must, do it the right way.
No, I think the most
Or actually
important
just be
takeaway is
ambitious for yourself.
the
Be
most
ambitious for
important
yourself.
takeaway is
Learn
if
how to
you're
speak
being-
English.
If you're being if you are dating a gold digger, know it
Yeah.
and admit it.
Yeah.
And if you're taking advantage of it, sure, why not? If you don't want it, get rid of it.
If it's a
Simple as that.
mutually beneficial relationship, then it's two consenting adults.
It's also called prostitution.
Yeah.
With that, thank you for watching The Cave.
Bye bye. Extrarice.tv.